Hi, my name is Korede Iyowun, and I'm the CEO of Kokomi Food and Spices Limited. This is Hustle Table. Kokomi Food and Spices Limited is a growing brand. We are a full-time catering services. We are also into spice production. We produce and sell spice blend, other dry food, and we are also into export and import of food. We produce zobo drink, tiger nuts, ginger shots, and fruit juice. Kokomi was built and started around year 2008. That's like 17 years ago. I've always had passion for cooking. So after graduation, I worked with Sweet Sensation for a while. Salary was not making sense and I had to start my own business. So I started Kokomi Food. The food business has not been easy. Back in the days, we used to have different challenges that we're still facing now. Even now that we've grown to some certain level, we still have other challenges that we face. But then we thank God for where we are now. This particular job gave me a lot of experience. Imagine getting a job for 1 month. You are paid for just 3 days from that 1 month, and I use the whole money to stock, hoping that I'm going to do the job for the whole month. My dear, I see when I cooked jollof rice with a bad rice that got, do you know what they call asawa in jollof rice? That is what I got. One part done, the other part not done. They had to manage the food for that day, and they asked me to make it better the next day. Unfortunately for me, I got a bad cook who they call in brackets olokpo. The olokpo came and cooked me white rice. I had no choice than to serve it like that. They warned me for the 3rd day, and after the 3rd day they asked me not to bring any food again. So the food I thought I was going to be doing for 1 month ended up to be 3 days, and all the stock I made gone into waste because they did not receive the food anymore. But I learned from that never to manage when you are about to cook, and you must know what you are doing. But there's changes now, we thank God. I've had a lot of challenges when it comes to catering business. I got this job from one of my family friends, and I gave them a ridiculous low prices. And then I didn't have any equipment. I had to rent equipment. I had to go to the market and buy stuff. Both my profits and the main money was spent on production. And after I took the food there, they didn't even appreciate it. The competition was too much. They were comparing my food to this and that. I felt so bad. Like I could have, charged them very well if I knew what I was doing then. But I just wanted to get the job. I just wanted to prove myself that I can do it. But it was just a sad story because at the end of the day, I spent all my money on the job, all the profit on the job, and it was not appreciated. So it was like 5 years ago when things really changed for my business, and I started buying equipment. I started gaining more customers. I have my own staff that will work together regularly. I have good cooks that work with me, and now I know my measurements very well. So now we are very okay. So we had this very huge deal like 3 years ago. We got the burial ceremony in Ijebu. It was to cater for 2,000 guests. It was really huge. We have like 4 stands all over the party. We are the major caterer in this party, and this party was very big. We are paid well. All my staffs were treated well. They lodged us in a very fine hotel, and after that job, I knew we have arrived because a lot of contacts we got, a lot of customers that came back to patronize us. Oh my goodness, it was a good turning point for Kokomi Food. That was a good year, yes. Our customers have so much confidence in us. Number one, we know what we put in our food because we cook with Kokomi spices, and all the spices are natural and they are blended by me. So we know what we are cooking with. We cook with healthy spices. We cook neatly. We are very, very diligent in all we do. And our customers trust us because they know they are our priority. We carry our customer for head like gala. We know they joke with our own customers, and all the food we cook for them are delicious because we eat the remaining one, so we know they are delicious. Anytime we go for work, we are very, very diligent. We don't go to venue late. We don't cook spoiled food. We cook delicious meal and quality food. Trust me, when you call us for events, you will call us again because we don't do lesser than quality. Everything we do is top notch. We have good and trained staffs that we work with. All our measurements and spices and food, everything that we do is well calculated. You have to try Kokomi food. Let it not be as if I don't know what I'm talking about, but trust me, we do this job and we do it really, really good. I wish I knew then that all jobs are not going to be my job, because then once you call me for a job, I have to do it. So I charge you little so I can get the job and go and do it. Imagine when I got a 1 month job and I was paid for 3 days. If I just cook for 3 days, plan for 3 days and save off my own profits, I wouldn't have lost everything. But because I thought I was going to do all the 1 month job, I wasted all my money stocking up, and at the end of the day, it was all a wasted effort. So I plan very well. If I'm given a job, I plan very well. Like I take 80% before the job is done and 100% before we get to the venue. By that, I get enough fund to buy all the ingredients I need. I don't manage to cook, and all the food comes out well. You have to have a lot of patience when you work with customers, and you have to know when to react and when not to react. You have to know when to explain yourself and when to keep quiet. Your work have to speak for you. When you cook, you make sure that the food is good. Everybody likes good food. Once they eat good food, they will always come back. Do not manage to cook. If you're supposed to use 2 cubes of Maggi, do not use 1. It is very, very important for you to do your calculations well before venturing into any jobs at all. So on the top of the list is good and quality customer service, and we have that A1 in Kokomi Food and Spices. Wow, that's wild, because I want to be called to America just to come and cater for a wedding or birthday. I want people to invite me abroad, to Canada, to UK, just to cook. I want to cook for the presidents. I want to be the one they call when they are doing Lagos State anniversary, Lagos State party. I want to cook for the governors. I want to cook for the KBACs, the Ooni of Ife, the Oba of Oyo. I want to cook for kings. I want to be able to be one of the #1 catering company in the whole of Africa. When they are saying they are doing big parties in Nigeria, I want to be one of the caterers. I am very good at this job. So I see myself on top, competing with all the big caterers in town. I mean, when you cook for the president, what more can you do? I just want to be in all the big places because I'm good at this job and I deserve it. So my dream is very, very big. I want to go all over the world cooking for people. I love to cook. When you're having a wedding ceremony and you want to hire a caterer, my best advice is don't hire a caterer because they are cheap. That means you will not see the head of your cow and the legs. They will carry it to their house because they are hungry. Hire a very good caterer that knows what they are doing. You might ask to see the video of what they have done. You might ask to see the pictures of the food they have cooked before you hire them. But if you hire a caterer because they are cheap, half of your food will be gone before your party starts. A good caterer have to be very neat. You will know that from the way they dress. they have to know their measurements and calculations very well. They have to know what they are doing. They have to be able to advise you when you're speaking to them on what to do when it comes to your events. From all that, you will know a good caterer. There's no Nigerian party without jollof rice. Nigerian jollof is very important in the party. You can add fried rice to that if you like. You put moi and coleslaw. The second one is semo and efo for swallow. You can also have abula, which is amala, gbegiri and ewedu for swallow. Then ofada rice, very compulsory. A lot of people eat ofada rice these days. Then you can have small chops. On the side, you can have Chinese and any other thing you feel like. But those are the compulsory ones. I've seen a lot of videos online about upcoming caterers having issues, challenges here and there. What I notice is most caterers don't go for professional training. You have to go for training. Either if you cannot go to a catering school, go for training. That will help you know your calculations and your costing. And it will help you with some recipe instead of making mistakes while you're cooking and putting yourself into debt or cooking a bad food for your customers. You need training. Whatever is worth doing at all is worth doing well. You have to train, if not professionally, train yourself to know what you are doing. So I advise upcoming caterer to go for training. You have to be professional in this job. You can't just come out and be doing anyhow. Small chops, goat meat, any day, anytime. Swallow. Big gigantic wedding, like Iyowun will say. Big one, huge wedding. I love firewood, but gas is easier, so I'll pick gas. I like supervising, but I love cooking myself. I cook all my meals, so I love cooking myself. Nigerian jollof. I'm sorry, my Ghana brothers and sisters, but Nigerian jollof have a lot of preparation. You see, the way we fry the tomatoes and add all this orishi inside. Have you seen Nigerian jollof? The way it settles down on the plate with the pink and glaring colors, shimmering butter and oil on it. Oh my goodness. Nigerian jollof, any day, anytime, the best. I want to be remembered for a very good reason. I want to be able to have a food bank in future so I can give back to the economy. I want Kokomi Food to be one of the food companies that helps eradicate hunger in our country, Nigeria. I want people to remember Kokomi Food for all the good things. I want to be able to help people feed the need, feed people that are not able to feed themselves properly. You know, so that when you call Kokomi Food, you put jollof rice on my name.